Hey guys, what's up? Murder of Birds here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the follow-up video to yesterday's RWBY news and information video regarding RWBY Amity Arena. If you haven't seen it yet, yesterday I uploaded a video where I went in depth of all the news, information, and details that we know so far about the upcoming RWBY Amity Arena mobile game. And among those details, I expressed that I would be sharing information in this video on the closed beta test that will be available for a limited number of players. And also how you can take part in my giveaway as well as signing up for yourself, so I hope you guys look forward to it. So I'm running a giveaway over on Twitter where 5 lucky followers will be randomly selected to have a guaranteed spot and take place in the closed beta test. And if you're interested to take part, all you have to do is follow me over on Twitter at murderofbirds_ and leave a comment on this tweet that you're seeing on the screen telling me what you are most looking forward to in RWBY Volume 6. And if you're interested in seeing gameplay footage of the closed beta test soon, be sure to follow me on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/murderofbirds. Be sure to also have your Twitter DMs open, as that is how I will be contacting the 5 winners tomorrow afternoon to announce that they've won with additional information. Now, just for clarification before we get into it, you can both sign up for the closed beta test yourself as well as enter for my giveaway. However, if you end up signing up for the closed beta yourself but then later win a spot in my giveaway, you will have to fill out a second application for my promo code, which will overwrite your previous application, and that's just for the sake of making sure that you are able to get into the beta if you end up winning the giveaway. So essentially, you'll have 2 chances of getting a spot. But with all of that said, good luck to all of you guys who are going to be participating in the giveaway, and without further ado, let us get into the closed beta test details. So if you look in the description field or the pinned comment in the comment section of this video, you will find a link that will redirect you to the RWBY Amity Arena closed beta test application. It's there that you'll be able to apply for the closed beta yourself, where thousands of users will be able to play the game firsthand and get a first early look at gameplay. Now, signups for the closed beta tests are live at the time of this video going up and will remain live and open until Friday, August 13th, so be sure to sign up as soon as you can. Upon signing up, if you are selected, you will receive an email with a couple of links to download the beta as well as give a feedback survey of your thoughts of the game. And constructive criticism and valuable feedback that helps improve the game will also be rewarded to those of you who decide to give it once the full game releases, which is pretty cool. Now, for this video, I'm going to be going through the application here with you guys so you guys know what to expect, as I have to fill this out for myself as well. So let us begin. So the first question asks for your age. I just turned 28. For those of you guys who don't know, my birthday recently just passed. It was on June 2nd. So 28 years old is what I'm going to be putting. What platform do you play on? So as I mentioned in the previous video, RWBY Amity Arena is available on the Google Play Store for Android users and the Apple App Store for iOS users. And because I am an Apple user with an iPhone 6, I'm going to be going with iOS user. So I do want to stress that the next step is incredibly important, so please pay attention. Your registered email address that you use for this survey is very important. For both Android and iOS users, you'll need to provide the same email address that is linked to both your Google Play ID and your iTunes ID respectively for compatibility to be able to enter for the beta. If you use a different email address that does not correlate with your Google Play ID or your iTunes ID, you will not be able to participate in the beta at all. So make sure you double check your accounts and make sure you're using both of the same email addresses. The next question is gender, so that's a male for me. What device are you using? So to help with performance overall, this question is really asking the specifics of your mobile device. For me, this is an iPhone 6, so in the space provided, you're going to get into specifics whether you have a Samsung Galaxy S7 or an iPhone X or an iPhone 6 like I do. That's the specifics that they're looking for. The next question asks, what region are you from? So because the game is in real time, and in order to accommodate for things like additional servers, connection rate, as well as the ping overall, knowing where you're playing from is important. So I'm playing from the United States, also known as America. So that's what I'm going to be putting. And if you haven't done so from the official website, you can also sign up for the newsletter here, which will offer RWBY news and information as it becomes available. So you'll hit next and it will bring you to the second and final page of the application. So these last few questions are a bit more personal and are geared towards understanding your likes and interests as a mobile gaming fan, a RWBY fan, or if you're a fan of both. So let's check these out. So the first question asks, what type of mobile games do you usually play? So I will be completely and utterly honest with you guys. I'll be the first one to tell you, I am not really into mobile gaming. I've never really been a fan of mobile gaming. I've never gone out of my way to really play a mobile game. Here and there I have. I am primarily a console/PC gamer. I have played a small handful of mobile games in my time. I primarily play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross because that is tethered into the Kingdom Hearts universe, and I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan, and it ties into Kingdom Hearts 3, which comes out next year, so I'm excited about that. And I've also played a little bit of of Pokemon Go, but again, like I said, I am primarily a console gamer. And there's a bunch of different genres here, but from my experience and from the list that's provided, I think I am more into the RPG aspects of mobile gaming more than anything else. How many mobile games are you playing? So, like I mentioned a few seconds ago, the only mobile game that I'm really playing somewhat regularly here or there whenever there's an update or a story update is Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, so that's the one I'm going to be putting. But I know that there are a bunch of people, I know a lot of people that play something like Fate Grand Order, so, you know, to each his own. What mobile game are you currently playing specifically? Okay, so I'm understanding the pattern here, and I feel like if I say Kingdom Hearts Union Cross one more time, I'm going to start getting a lot of people upset. Like I said, I'm a really big Kingdom Hearts fan, and I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out in January, and that's kind of the game that's holding me over. How often do you play per week? So I definitely play less than 2 hours a week. Like I said, console gaming more than anything, or even PC games consume majority of my time. So I'm definitely a lightweight when it comes to mobile games. So these next couple of questions are actually neat. The first one says, are you caught up with RWBY? And the options here we have, yes, of course. I haven't finished Volume 5. I'm a chibi person, which is kind of neat. I was too crushed to continue after Volume 3. That is definitely relatable, but thankfully chibi came in as something therapeutic for us. And the last one, which is kind of funny, is, what's a RWBY? So that's kind of neat. So obviously, feel free to answer those accordingly, but for me personally, I am caught up with the RWBY series, and I'm definitely looking forward to RWBY Volume 6. And the next question asks, actually, how pumped are you for RWBY Volume 6? And no lie, I'm gonna click on all three of these, which are so pumped, most hyped ever, and never been more excited. And again, the little funny bit at the end is, what's a RWBY? So like I mentioned, I am definitely looking forward to RWBY Volume 6, all of the adventures that the cast is going to be going through. Team RWBY's back together. You know, they have the Relic. We're going to find out more about what that's like. RTX 2018 is in a couple of weeks, which I'm going to be attending. So they're probably going to show, you know, an early trailer or an early sneak of the show. So I am very, very, very excited. More excited than I've ever been for RWBY with Volume 6. And before we get into the last question of the application, because this application is very, very simple and straightforward, it's going to be important for you guys to look over these final details in case you are in fact chosen to apply for the beta. So number one, like I mentioned, the closed beta test has a limited slot cap for applicants, so there is going to be a finite amount of people that will be chosen to play this beta. Number two, if you receive a download link, you will be unable to give it to anybody else, so make sure if you do apply, it's not going to be unused, you know, and kind of ruin someone else's chances of getting in. So number three, and this is very important if you are an iOS/Apple user, if you do receive an email to be a beta tester, you will need to download the additional flight test app. It is a free app, and it's primarily used for development such as this when it comes to beta testing. You will need to download this additional app in order to access the beta build that you'll be getting. And again, this is absolutely crucial that when you set up your flight test account, you have to use the same email address that you gave for the beta application. So basically, the same email address as your iTunes ID account is going to be the same email address that you use in tandem with the flight test account. And for Android users, if you do receive an email as well, you'll receive a private link to download the game from the Google Play Store. However, the download link that you'll be given can only be accessed from the user who signed up with the Google Play ID account that you originally signed up for, so you won't be able to find it via searching the Google Play Store. And fifth and last, and certainly not least, all data, usernames, player levels, and information will be erased after the closed beta test ends, so nothing will transfer once the full game comes out. And the last question for the application asks, how did you hear about the RWBY Amity Arena closed beta test? So personally, I heard about the closed beta test from Twitter through a tweet made by Rooster Teeth a little while back about more information coming out for the beta, and then eventually I found out about it through the RWBY Amity Arena Twitter account. So wherever you may have heard of the game or the closed beta test, be sure to let them know. And even more so, if you happen to find out about the game, the closed beta, or, you know, even watching this video now through my videos or through my tweets over on Twitter, be sure to let them know Murder Bird sent you. And lastly, to wrap up the application before submitting, be sure that you read the privacy policies as well as the terms of service and give your acknowledgement. And boom, you're done! As I mentioned earlier, the closed beta test will only be available to a limited amount of players, so good luck to everybody if you guys are going to be applying. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want to try your luck beyond just normally registering, like I said, be sure to follow me on Twitter, respond to the tweet accordingly for my giveaway, and, you know, try to test your luck at trying to have two options of being able to get into the closed beta. But with that said, guys, that is everything for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys found this video helpful and useful for how to to get access to the closed beta. I really hope a lot of you guys are able to get in and try the game out for yourselves and be able to talk and share information with you guys, you know, in the upcoming videos that I will have, in the upcoming streams that I'll be providing once this game actually comes out. As always, thank you guys so much for your support, and be sure to leave your thoughts of anything that I mentioned on this video in the comment section, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care.